Today we're going to be taking a look at a very special Audi. It's got a V10 engine and you can pick one up for under 10k.
This is the 2006 Audi S8, a car that shares the same engine as a Lamborghini Gallardo, a 5.2 litre V10 that produces 443 horsepower. Don't be fooled by its elegant, understated design. This car is a serious weapon, and the crazy part is you can buy a good S8 for around £8,000. When I met the owner of this car, I just had to feature it on the channel.
So here we have the owner of this car, Justin, and when I have someone on this channel, I always ask them, what is your absolute favourite thing about this car?
It's got to be the Lamborghini V10.
I can't believe it's got a Lamborghini V10 in it, and that's from factory as well, in this saloon shape. It's just nuts that you can get this for under 10 grand. I cannot wait to go for a drive. So here we are in the V10 S8. This is my first ever time in this car and Justin's going to take me for a drive. Show me the power. Man, you can hear that V10. God, it's quick. I can feel how big and heavy it is though.
Yeah, it's quite a lump to get going.
Right, there's a bit of a bump here, so bloody hell.
Yeah.
That was quick. I don't know if you'll see that in the video. Do you know what though? It's really comfortable.
It is, yeah.
Like,
and the thing is, because it's quite quiet, but there's a bit of a burble of the engine, you don't realise how quick you're going because
it's a completely different experience to the Vantage, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's a big lump to get moving.
Yeah, like I could really feel though when the engine kicked in.
Yeah.
I mean, when you were doing the revs, it literally sounded like a supercar.
Yeah, and when you start it up, it's got that, the cold start's even better, because it's got a real, even more sort of throaty noise to it because of it sort of choking into life.
I mean, yeah, I'd love to hear a cold start in the winter with this. I bet your neighbours love you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, it was funny because it doesn't look like a supercar, but it kind of sounds like a supercar. And when you were revving it and I was filming outside, I could see like the people's reaction. They were like, what?
What the hell is that? Yeah.
Why does it sound like that? Because it's not like a chavvy sound like you've modified a old saloon. It's literally like a lovely V10 sound. Like absolutely nuts though. So how many miles has this car done and how did you get it?
So we're just coming up to actually 109,000.
Wow.
I bought this in November last year from a guy down in Surrey.
Nice, and not long then?
No, not long. I bought it on a bit of a whim. I was looking at a car to take skiing. We go skiing every year.
Right, okay. So if you just go right here as well.
Yeah. Oh, look, Morgan.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you were looking for a car to go skiing, so you needed something big and practical.
Needed a four-seater, something practical, something a bit different. I was originally looking at an Audi RS6.
Okay, yeah, very popular car.
I like the original version, the C5, but the C5 is not ULEZ compliant.
Oh, this is ULEZ. How is this ULEZ compliant? My Land Rover's not ULEZ compliant.
So we can just
this is the road.
So second gear,
yeah.
4,000 revs. I won't tell you what speed we're doing, but
we're doing 50.
Yeah, I think we're just about to hit 60.
Yeah, we're just hit 60 now. Okay, well there's a hill. It's really funny because initially it's a little bit sluggy and then you suddenly feel the power. What RPM does all the power really kick in then?
It's about 4,000, 3.5 to 4,000, a bit like a turbo car.
Yeah, the thing is it's so smooth and so comfortable that it almost feels weird, like, because I'm used to going in cars with engines like this that are, like proper track performance cars, you can hear all the road and the bumps, whereas this is just gliding. at like 60 miles per hour.
Yeah. It's a limo.
Essentially, yeah. You could do a side hustle and do weddings in this car.
Well, you could
Just
actually
put a big bow on the front.
But, yeah, a couple of ribbons, off you go.
Handling the speed bumps quite well as well. We're on my usual circuit here when we go through nice country road, then we've got a nice little village bit.
Yeah.
And when we come out here, it's a little bit of a country road, there's a bend, but all of a sudden there'll be a dual carriageway, so just be careful.
Oh, okay.
It will pop up on you, but we can have a bit of fun around this bit, and then you can show me some more acceleration on dual carriageway again, because that is what this car's all about.
It is, it's the stealth car.
Absolutely.
You can poodle along in traffic, and then when you want to overtake and show somebody up in a flash car, what they consider to be a flash car, you can make them look very ordinary.
I'll tell you what though, it's got all the carbon fibre trim and pretty much every optional extra as well. You've got Bose sound system here, back when they actually were good sound systems.
Yeah.
Now modern
amazing.
cars, they just slap the Bose badge on, but this is probably actually built by Bose.
Yeah.
Dual zone climate control.
Heated seats, obviously, electric seats.
This would be an awesome like road trip car.
And that's exactly why I ended up buying it, because I wanted something that I could travel long distances in. I go to London on occasion and to Birmingham, so I wanted something ULEZ compliant. I mean, you know, I'm not really sticking my foot down now, but it's just nice.
It just goes
nice
though.
acceleration. It's got a nice little burble to the back that you can actually hear it as it kicks down.
Yeah, I don't know how well the camera's going to pick that up, but you can definitely hear there is a V10 at the front there.
You know, it was happy. You could sit on the autobahn in this at 155 miles an hour, which is what it's limited to for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And you'd think you were doing 60.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like I didn't look at the speedometer, so I have no idea. Left here, sorry. Sorry, yeah.
Man, the road seemed to be.
This is a great road. Here we go. Yeah, we're so lucky. This always happens when I do these.
And you can still hear the roar.
Yeah. It's unmistakably a V10.
Oh, I know where we are.
Yeah, there's the traffic.
Yeah.
We just got lucky.
We have got very lucky.
So what's the mile per gallon like in this car?
Again, not too bad on a long run, really. I mean, I've bought it for long journeys. I mean, again, you're going to be getting 8 or 9 miles an hour around these parts in terms of, you know...
8 miles per gallon, yeah.
Yeah, around on keys because you're flooring
Yeah.
it. And, you know, being a petrol head, clearly you want the engine noise and the kick down.
Oh, absolutely. I would be doing 8 mile per gallon in this. Has it got a big tank, or do you have to go fill it up all the time?
No, it's got a decent tank, so I mean you'll get about 300 miles on a decent run, you know, if you're sort of barreling up and down the motorway.
Oh, if you go left here, there's a little mini tunnel.
Oh.
So if we pull the window down a little bit.
Yeah. Do you want mine or just one?
Do both, yeah. Just see if you can get a little bit out of this. This is my favourite little tunnel. Here we go.
Change it down to first.
Not bad. Don't know if that will come across on the audio, but sadly we don't have any proper tunnels here. You'd have to drive hours.
No, that is very true.
Because I would love to I'd be there every day. Yeah, nice. As a passenger, it's great.
Yeah. It's ideal for the family and the kids because my wife doesn't know exactly how fast I'm going because she thinks I'm only doing 40. Super comfy. It's got a big boot.
The boot is huge. We just put my camera equipment back in the boot. Yeah.
It's actually only very slightly smaller than an Audi RS6, believe it or not.
That's mad. And because it's 2005?
2006.
So 2006. So back then, the cars were naturally smaller, so this would have been considered massive. Whereas now, like you say, it's the size of a normal. What did you say? An A?
Yeah, sort of. Well, A6 or A4.
Size of a normal A6, or maybe the A4's bigger as well now. Yeah. Well, if we go left down here, we can stop on this road and we'll do some drive-bys and we'll hear what this car sounds like from the outside.
Excellent.
Whenever we feature a guest on this channel, we always go out for a ride at the end of the video in my Aston Martin Vantage. So here's Justin's ride in the Aston Martin.
Right, so now we are in the Vantage and I'm going to take Justin out for a drive, but with the Vantage I like to do this before we head off. So we're going to put it into track mode. So it's got quite a kick. There's a few picnickers over there, so...
That's mental.
Right, Justin, are you ready to experience the power of the Vantage?
I think definitely. Let's do it. Whoa.
It likes to pop.
Definitely. On the
I slowed down because of this nutcase. Overtaking that cyclist. don't have to drive this car fast to enjoy it.
No,
because it's
noisy.
so engaging, yeah. So listen to these downshifts. Just get a bit slower first.
That is bad.
It's completely different to the S8.
Yes. This one is very much in your face. Here I am.
We are in track mode though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just nuts, this car. I like to call it just an absolute animal in comparison. Alright, here's that fun road that we were just on. And it hits speed very quickly. I just love the paddles. Like, you can't... I always drive this in manual mode because you get such a lovely feel just from upshifting and downshifting. And if I pop my window a little bit now... It's literally like a gun.
A little triple shot.
It gets up to speed so quick.
That's the thing, isn't it? Because you're concentrating on where you're going.
Yeah.
The speed is building and building. Obviously, you're concentrating on where you're going, so you don't obviously crash, but you don't realise then how fast you're going until you look down.
Yeah, it's just popping for no reason as well. What I love is every time you change gear or let go of the accelerator, you get a different noise.
Yeah. The only way to travel.
We'll be able to...
I think, like you say, that it's actually, you don't want to be doing 150, 160 miles an hour.
No, no.
Going between sort of 30 and 70 and just having a bit of fun with the noise and everything is just as much fun.
Yeah, I drive this car. Like, we did not break the law then, believe it or not.
No.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing. This is why I love older cars, like, as opposed to the new ones where they've got all the EU regulations and they don't another Aston Martin. They don't really sound great.
No.
So you have to really drive them fast to enjoy them. Whereas with this, you can be going at like 50 or 60 miles an hour. And even when you're stuck behind someone, you can just play with the gears. Right, we've got the little mini tunnel coming up now, so we'll see how this sounds. So I reckon roll both windows down, but just a slight out there. It's the downshifts that I love.
Yeah.
Here we go. So let's kind of go first. How was that?
Awesome.
So, a huge thank you to Justin for coming on the channel and sharing his amazing V10 Audi S8, which I absolutely love. I think I'm going to go on Auto Trader after this and have a little look and possibly get one myself. There's a V10 for, how much did you buy it for?
8,000.
That is just nuts.
Yep.
Oh, and what do you think of the Vantage?
Love the Vantage. And thanks very much for featuring my car.
Oh no, thank you so much for coming on the channel. You've got lots of cars, haven't you? You've also got a GTR, which I would love to have on the channel too. So if you enjoyed this video, you'll probably see Justin again with his GTR, which I can't wait to see. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.